Today we're going to try two new pints of ice cream from Great Value. We have Skillet Banana Caramel ice cream, which sounds delicious. Banana ice cream with a salty, sweet caramel swirl throughout. And Biscuits and Jam, which I thought was going to be like cookies, like maybe it was like a British thing, but I think it's actual like biscuits, American biscuits. Our chef's blended sweet cream ice cream with southern style biscuit pieces and swirls of tart and bright blueberry jam throughout. So both of these sound extremely interesting. Great Value ice cream is not bad. I've had it a few times because it's often the cheapest choice. These were a little bit more, but not too much. I gotta look at the receipt and I'll tell you the price in a second, and then we'll try them out. Okay, these pints were $2.94 a piece, which is like 94 cents more than the cheap ones. Like a chocolate ice cream or cookies and cream pint in Great Value you can get for $2, around me at least. So 94 extra cents for these fancy new ones, I guess. We're gonna try the Skillet Banana Caramel first. I'm gonna try to get a good bite with some caramel in it and a lot of banana ice cream. There we go. Let's see what it tastes like. This ice cream is fantastic. I want to get that right off the bat. This is great ice cream. The quality of the ice cream is surprising. It's very good. I was expecting Great Value ice cream to not be so smooth and rich and creamy, but it is. It feels very premium. It's almost like a Ben & Jerry's, but except you're paying $3 instead of $5 or $6. Now, the banana taste in it is a little light. You don't really taste much. It's supposed to be banana ice cream, and it doesn't really taste much of banana. It's almost like an afterthought, the banana flavor. Looking at the ingredients, banana puree is on here. It's pretty far down, but I'm impressed that banana puree is actually how they got the taste and not some combination of chemicals. The ingredients list is actually pretty impressive because it's not very long, which means it's probably a good quality ice cream, at least in my mind. When the first ingredients you got are milk, cream, and cane sugar, you're probably getting a good product in the ice cream field. So yes, it's very quality ice cream. Another thing to note besides the lack of banana flavor is that the caramel itself is not as voluminous as I would like. I would like more caramel ribbon throughout. This spoonful feels a little, it's a little bit of false advertising there because there's a lot of bites where you might not get any caramel at all. As of right now, I ate all this, by the way. There's not much caramel there at all. So I wish there was more caramel because it really makes the whole thing. And the caramel is great. And it's got a little bit of salt, sea salt here in the ingredients. It's a little salty and sweet. A little bit of that salty sweet flavor goes a long way. So I want to give this a 5, and I think that I will. I'm going to give it a 5 in spite of the fact that I think that more caramel is necessary. The flavor profile here is fantastic. I love this. I'm definitely going to pick up more of these. There's other new flavors that they have, but I only got 2 just to be on the safe side. If Biscuits and Jam is anywhere close to this, then this is a great product line. And we're going to find out in a second if Biscuits and Jam does live up to its thought, to its concept. Is Biscuits and Jam going to be good? Let's give it a taste. Okay, I've got a spoon here. First thing right off the bat, though, a little bit of an issue. I had to dig a bit to find a biscuit piece. Maybe as I go down, because I'm going to eat a lot of this probably, maybe as I go down, there'll be better biscuit distribution, but it could be it has the same problem as this one and it's lacking a little bit in caramel. We'll find out. I did get a biscuit piece in this bite just to put in the video. So here we go. Not quite as impressed by our Biscuits and Jam ice cream here, solely because it has the same issue that this ice cream has, but even worse. Biscuit pieces, I want to talk about. Biscuit piece distribution. I ate about half this ice cream. I got 2 little tiny pieces of biscuit. I started digging through to find more biscuit pieces because I wanted to analyze the taste a little bit. There was maybe, I think I got every biscuit piece out of here as far as I could tell, and there was 5. And they were very small, like, I don't really know how to show how small it was, but they were tiny biscuit pieces, maybe like that tall, a couple centimeters or whatever. So 5 total biscuit pieces here in this whole container. Look at the front. They show 2 different biscuit pieces right there. It's just not the case. Now the blueberry jam is a little bit, is it blueberry? Yes, blueberry jam is a little bit more evenly distributed, but it's not a lot of that either. It's more like the caramel in this one. The jam and the caramel, pretty much identical. Not as much as I'd like, but acceptable. The biscuit pieces, really not acceptable in my opinion. Again, the ice cream itself is really good, but that's what you're mostly going to be getting. Like the center of this thing was pretty much just ice cream. It's like you're just gonna eat the sweet cream ice cream. It's not vanilla or anything. It's just ice cream. It's good quality, but for the most part, that's what you're eating. The biscuits and jam are very sparse, especially the biscuit pieces, which is a shame because I feel like they definitely add a lot of texture to the ice cream. They're good pieces when you get them, but you just very rarely get a piece. Still, I can't knock it too much because, again, for $2.94, this is probably the best quality ice cream I think you could get, at least at Walmart for sure. The quality is really there in the ice cream itself. So even though I'm disappointed by the distribution, I can't knock it too much, but I am going to knock it down to a 4. Whereas I thought this one was a 5. I got to give this one a 4 because the lack of ingredients really affects this one a lot more than this one, which has the banana ice cream at least to fall back on, even if it's not as strongly banana as it should be. But I do want to praise Great Value and Walmart for these ice creams because they are pretty good and they're quality and they're not using a lot of like chemical ingredients. They seem like they're solid ice cream. It's just that they're lacking the pieces. So, like if they wanted to charge like 25 cents more and make it, filling, that'd be good. Because when you get like a quality ice cream like a Ben & Jerry's or something for $5 or $6, you know that you're gonna get a lot of pieces. When you buy a Americone Dream, you know you're gonna get a ton of chocolate cone pieces in there. Here, you're not getting a lot of that. It's mostly just the ice cream base. The toppings or ingredients or whatever, the toss-ins, it's like 10%, whereas in Ben & Jerry's or something, it's like 30%. I don't know. That's just off my head. But they're both really good ice creams, and there are other ice creams in this label of these new style ones in the black containers that I might try at some point. But as for now, the Skillet Banana Caramel is a 5. It got there, but again, I wish there was more caramel and maybe a little bit more banana flavor. But overall, it's great. And the Biscuits and Jam is good too, but it's lacking in the blueberry jam and it's lacking a lot in the biscuit pieces. So it gets a 4. Both worth trying for sure for the price. So if you're at Walmart, pick them up. Maybe pick up the other flavors. Maybe we'll do a review of them in the future. I don't know. And I'll see you next time.